In this video, I'm going to share a step-by-step process of how you can apply for your child's British passport. So you go to Google, then you put in British passport for your child, click on get a passport for your child. Once this page opens, you can see different links depending on what you're after, but I just want to apply for a first child's passport. I just want to let you know how much it costs here. It says it costs £57.50 to apply online and £69 to apply with a paper form from the post office. Now, it's valid for 5 years. So who can apply? Someone with parental responsibility for the child must apply for the passport. Now, it also says that you need to give both parents details when you apply. Now, how long it will take for you to get your passport once you submit an application? I just click on that link, so I will show you how long it will take. It says here that it usually get your passport within 3 weeks. It may take longer than 3 weeks if they need more info or need to interview you. And the processing time starts from when they receive your document. So it's not from when you complete an application. So let's go back to the page. We want to apply for a first child passport, and that is the link we will click on because these other options are not what we are after. So clicking on that link, this page opens. You scroll down. It says to apply online, you will need a digital photo of your child, supporting documents, and a credit or debit card. Click on start now. It says if you're applying on behalf of an adult or child, answer these questions with their details rather than your own. There is no option for you to save this form and return on another day. So you have to have all your documents ready. Do you live in the UK? Yes. Continue to the next page. It says date of birth. So you provide the date of birth of your child, day, month, and year. Next question. Have you had a UK passport before? Yes or no? So it's no for me. Continue. Then it says, do you need a passport urgently? You can see the processing time, 3 weeks if it's standard, 1 week fast track. So I said no. Remember, you need an interview if you want a fast track. So I said no, I would use the standard service. So just click on continue to the next page. It says how to apply. So read everything here. It's so important that you pay attention to all the steps. They're very, very clear. The first step is that you need to get a digital passport photo. Second, provide application details. Third, find out what documents you need to send. 4, pay for your passport. 5, if required, get someone to confirm your identity. 6, track your application. Now you click on continue to the next page. It says how to get a digital passport photo. Take a digital photo at home. It says you will need someone to help you to take a photo using a digital camera, smartphone or tablet. So you just click on continue. On the next page, we have get a digital photo. So click on I will take or upload a digital photo since you're not using a photo booth. How to take a digital photograph. And there are some rules here if you want them to accept your photograph. Plain light colored background. No holding a toy or an object at the background. No shadows on the face. No shadows behind the head. Just follow the instructions here. And we know that kids really struggle to stay still. So they say for children under 1, you can lay them down on a plain white or a light colored sheet. And that's what I did because my kids is very active, So just follow the instructions here. Click on continue. Upload your photo. Your photo must be in color, unaltered by computer software. A JPEG file at least 50 KB and no more than 10 MB. Choose your photo. Just a quick one. I'm excited to share that I have published my second book titled African Kings and Queens. Teach your children about notable African leaders of ancient times. Support me by grabbing your copy on Amazon Kindle. The link is in the description and in the comment section. Thank you. Let's just get back to this video. So I selected one of the photographs from my computer and tried to upload it. Remember, it will go through this basic technical check to say if it's good quality. Luckily, it says good. That's the green bar. So I was so happy. at this stage because I tried a couple of times and it didn't work. If it doesn't pass this check, try uploading others. Now it says, do you want to submit this photo? I said, yes, this photo meets the rules. Tick it and continue to the next page. Do you have any passports from other countries? I said no. Do you have a naturalization or registration certificate? You will only have one of these certificates if you weren't a British citizen at birth. So this is something you need to consider. It's no for me. Continue to the next page. So on the next page, it says apply for your first UK passport. The cost is there, how long it takes. To complete your application, you will need to fill in your application details, pay for your passport, get someone to confirm your identity, and send your documents. And we will tell you what you need to send. So just click on continue. And then on this particular page, it says you need your applicant's details, parents' details, and then grandparents' details. And I'm ready to continue. Just tick I am ready to continue and click on the continue button. Provide your title, first and middle names, your last name. Is this name on your birth, adoption, or certificate the same? So you just say yes or no. Have you ever used any other names? Yes or no. Answer that correctly. Next one is you answer the right gender, and then were you born in the UK? Yes or no. You provide the town of birth and click on continue to the next page. On this next page, it says family details. So be ready to provide your parents' details. So you just click on continue to the next page. Parents' details, mother or parent one, first and middle names, last name, then date of birth. So you provide the day, month, and year. And then father or parent two, you provide first and middle names, the same thing. Were they married or in a civil partnership? You say yes, then you provide, or no, then you provide the date of marriage or civil partnership, and you click on continue to the next page. Did either parent have settled status from the EU settlement scheme when they were born? Say yes or no. Answer correctly. Mother or parent one. So town of birth, country of birth, nationality. Do they have a UK passport? Yes, no, or I don't know. Then you click on continue to the next page. For the father or parent two, you would do the same thing. Town of birth, country of birth, nationality. Do they have a UK passport? And if they have a UK passport, you provide that passport number, date of issue. Next is tell us where you live. You provide your postcode, find address, you select your address, click on continue to the next page. Contact details, you provide your email address, confirm your email address, and provide the mobile phone or house phone. Click on continue. Get updates, find out what happens with your passport. For example, if it's on the way, you can choose between these options. I chose both, email and text message. Then new passport, choose the one you want. Do you want a standard 34-page passport or a frequent traveler 50-page passport? If you are blind or visually impaired, you click on that. Continue to the next page. What is your relationship to the applicant? Mother, father, other. Provide your first and middle names and your last name. Next thing, you check your details, make sure everything is correct. Change anything that is wrong, correct it. Click on continue to the next page because you have to be thorough. Then confirm your identity. You need to ask someone to check the photo to confirm the identity. So this is done online. No more doing it on printed photos. So just click on continue. It now tells you that what you need to send. You must send original documents. They don't accept photocopies. Depending on your route to getting this British passport, the documents required might differ. For example, this is mine. I have to provide the birth certificate of my child as well as a full birth or adoption certificate. So you have to go through all the list here. Depends if this applies to you, then choose the right option. In fact, they will tell you the exact documents you need to provide, so you don't need to worry about it. But right now, I'll just click on continue to the next page so that you would see this. It says, how should we return your documents? You can select whether you want standard post or secure delivery. I just said the standard post, We will send your new passport by secure delivery at no extra cost. The next page is cost summary. The next page is declaration. You sign that the information you provided is correct and you agree with that. Then next page, pay. Yes, you enter your payment details here. Next, you submit your application. And then this page, it says what you need to do. You need to ask someone to confirm your identity, get your documents ready, So what we're going to do is we're going to sign in again. That's what we're going to do here. Sign in, then provide your application reference number, continue to the next page. Now, on this next page, you're going to provide your email address and your date of birth. Ask someone to confirm your identity. You need to ask someone to confirm your identity. We can't receive your document until it is done. So once your identity has been confirmed, we will let you know where to send your document. So you ask someone to confirm your identity. These are the qualities that the person must have. You need to ask someone who is 18 or older, lives in the UK, has a current UK passport, works in or is retired from a recognized profession. Just Google the list of recognized professions. Just Google it. You'll be able to have access to that. Another important thing is that they must have known you personally for at least 2 years. For example, a friend, neighbor, or colleague. Who can't do it? You can't ask someone to confirm your identity if they are related to them by birth or marriage, in a relationship with or living at the same address as them. They can't work at HM passport office or some areas of UK visas and immigration. So these are some things you need to consider. Let's just click on continue. What you need to do, you need to contact the person once you have decided who can do this for you. You must contact them before you send them an email. You need to tell them the applicant's current address, place, and date of birth, including the year, parents' names, and years they were born. Enter their name and email. Then they will send them an email with a link to go online. That's where they will complete it. And they will look at the photo and answer a few questions. So I just did the same thing. I just provided the name of the person that was going to confirm their identity, first name, last name, email address, and confirm the email address. And then ticked, I have contacted the person and I understand this person will be shown my photo and address. And that is it. And the parents' details. So that's it. Email sent it. You just wait for your identity to be confirmed. Thank you for watching. I hope this video helped you. Please subscribe to my channel and click on the like button. See you in my next video. Bye.